Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin. We're back at the movies for another review, and it's a big day on the channel. Today, we're going to be reviewing the first Marvel movie ever on my channel. We're going to be doing 2021's Spider-Man No Way Home, starring, of course, Tom Holland, who is now in his fifth or sixth outing as Spider-Man. It might even be more than that. With his three movies, he was in both Avengers. He was in, I think it's his sixth. You have the likes of Zendaya and Jacob Batalon coming back as his girlfriend and best friend. Benedict Cumberbatch appears as Doctor Strange. Jon Favreau as Happy Hogan. Marissa Tomei as May Parker. They're all back. But what's so special about this movie is, spoiler alert, the return of the OG Superman, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man as well. All three of the Spider-Mans from the Spider-Man universe appear in one movie. And it is fantastic. And kudos to Andrew Garfield. You know, I know Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is the least liked of the three, but I actually enjoyed his role probably more than the other two. Although seeing Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, that first Spider-Man came out when I was 15, 16 years old. It's awesome to see it. But Andrew Garfield, I really felt, stole the show. And it's awesome to see. But what else is really cool to see is, as a result of Doctor Strange trying to perform a spell, because Tom Holland's character people around the world know who Peter Parker is, Spider-Man. And he doesn't want this anymore, so he asked Doctor Strange to have a spell where everybody will forget that he's Peter Parker. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. But in the middle of the spell, changes his mind to where Zendaya, his girlfriend, Batalon, his best friend, Doctor Strange will all remember who he is, and this affects, everything about the spell. And what happens is all these different universes are now open, and in come Electro, played by Jamie Foxx. Andrew Garfield, one of Andrew Garfield's foes. Willem Dafoe, Alfred Molina, both from Tobey Maguire's universe. And let me be honest, Willem Dafoe, still pardon my language, fucking badass. 35 years after I first, Platoon, and just, he hasn't aged. He's got that Jack Nicholson quality where there's always something you think a little bit off about him, but that's what makes him so cool. And it's so hard to envision anybody else playing Norman Osborn / the Green Goblin outside of him. And Alfred Molina kills it as Dr. Octopus, Doc Ock. And, the movie culminates with the big fight scene, the three Spider-Mans against the villains, and it's awesome. There is some tragedy to the movie, and I think it works for the overall character that Holland portrays. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I'm not a fan of Zendaya, and I'm not a fan of Batalon's characters. Nothing against them. I feel like they drag the character down, and I want to see Spider-Man be that, freelance type, anything could happen, not, I got to worry about these two people. I want to see what Holland can do without, that weight holding him down. And I think we're going to get that. I'm not going to spoil the overall ending of the movie, but I feel like the direction that they could be going is going to be that. I really enjoyed the movie. I've heard people say it's the best Marvel movie of all time. I'm not going that far. I think it's really good. It's up there. I don't think it's better than either Infinity War or Endgame. I really don't. I don't think it's better than the first Iron Man movie. I don't think it's better than Civil War. I think it's really good. And I think Tom Holland is a fantastic Spider-Man. Really enjoyed the movie. I love the performances by seeing Jamie Foxx and Willem Dafoe and Alfred Molina were fantastic. Andrew Garfield steals the show, in my opinion. I thought he was fantastic. Uh, you know, I don't hate the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but this performance made me really like, all right, I think given the right direction and the right, setting and cast, I think he could still crush it as Spider-Man if they gave him his own movie. Tobey Maguire, the OG Spider-Man, is awesome. It's really cool. The first one came out when I was 15, 16 years old. To see him back is really cool. He always looked too old to play a high school / college student, but he really hasn't aged that much since the original. He has a little scruff in this one, but he does. I don't think he looks pretty good for a 40-year-old Spider-Man. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I thought they did an awesome job. Parts of it here and there, a little flat to me. But overall, it's tough. Where do I put it? Do I give it? Is it really, really good, or is it great? And anybody who watches my channel knows if it's really good, it's going to be, a 7.8, 7.9. If it's great, it hits that 8.1, 8.2, maybe even an 8, a flat 8, which I don't usually give out flat 8s or, flat numbers anyways. But I like certain parts of where they're going with the story, but there's other parts of the story that, felt flat to me. Like I said, Zendaya, Bat Alone, I'm not a fan. Like, I get why they're there, but I thought there was a little too much of them, and because of that, I'm going to give it a 7.9. It's really, really good, almost great. And this might be controversial. Some people may disagree with me, but I'm confident in my score. Spider-Man No Way Home 2021. It's awesome to see all these faces back. It's a almost great movie. 7.9 is my score. That's my review. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, do all that. And I will see you guys next time at the movies. Take care.